This weekend we want you to have a great rally and finish it. However, if something goes wrong, you may be the first on the scene, so you'll need to know what to do. Hi, I'm Dean Herridge, and this video has been designed to provide you with some very important information. Things like warning oncoming vehicles so as not to cause any further accidents, calling for help, and being able to render first aid to injured crew, spectators, or even officials could all be part of the many things you need to be prepared for. If your vehicle's involved in an accident and you need to stop on course, but you or your co-driver are not injured, remember the next car is not far behind you and needs to be warned. 30 seconds in the case of a tarmac event and 2 minutes on a typical gravel rally. First off, make sure you press the OK button on your RallySafe unit. Get out of the car as quickly as you can and signal the oncoming competitors. Do this by displaying a warning triangle in a clearly visible position at least 50 metres behind the car or further if you can't see the car easily. Stay near your vehicle in a safe position and display the green OK sign to the next 3 cars. If you cannot move your vehicle and it's blocking the stage, wave down the next competitor to slow down or stop. Get them to assist in moving the car if possible. Also press the Danger on Course button on RallySafe. Importantly, now check for any fuel leaks or anything else that might start a fire. Remember, when checking the car, the exhaust will still be hot and capable of inflicting serious burns to you. If, however, the driver or co-driver should require assistance, the RallySafe emergency button should be pressed to alert Rally Base. The uninjured crew member should show the red emergency SOS board to the following car, and if possible, try the emergency number in case you have phone range. If you see the red SOS sign displayed and you're the first car to arrive at the scene of an accident where a person might be injured, press the emergency RallySafe button on your unit. Next, assess and protect the scene by parking in a fend-off position. Make sure other competitors can clearly see your car when they're approaching the area. Ensure you have left plenty of room for them to be able to stop, and also make sure that the route is not blocking the passage for emergency vehicles. Be sure to place warning triangles at least 50 metres back for the next car to see and display your red SOS sign. This distance should be increased in the case of a high-speed approach or a blind section. Check for any fire hazard at the accident scene and extinguish if necessary. Also disconnect the battery via the isolator switch and then look to see if first aid is required. Once the scene has been secured, confirm the call for help has gone out. Double check the RallySafe emergency alert. Keep trying to make a call to Rally Base by phone if there is reception. Even use a two-way radio if any of the cars are fitted with one. Very importantly, the next 2 competition cars that arrive on the scene will also play a big role in getting the message out that assistance is needed. The second car arriving should be quickly briefed on the situation and directed to head to the next SOS point and report the incident. The third car is again to be quickly briefed before continuing through to the stage end at non-competitive speed. This will then also provide backup in case another incident occurs on the stage. Back at the site of the accident, all other vehicles will be required to remain at that point to provide any assistance or until advised otherwise. Of course, there could also be the scenario where you're the first car to arrive at the scene of an accident where both crew members have been injured and unable to raise the alarm. You'll quickly need to assess the situation and make the call for assistance. As in the previous situation, press the emergency button on your RallySafe. Have a plan between you and your co-driver with regards to putting warning triangles out, stopping the next car with your SOS sign, placing your car in a fend-off position, and assessing the danger of fire or other risks. Try also to make a mobile phone call or use two-way radio if available to get to Rally Base. Remember, the second car arriving on the scene should be briefed and sent to the SOS point as soon as possible. The third car should also be stopped, informed of the situation, and sent through to the stop point of the stage. Disconnect the battery via the isolator switch and provide first aid if required. In all instances, it's very important that when you call for help, you have as much information as possible to assist Rally Base. Exact location of the incident, stage and instruction number, as well as any kilometre point will be all very useful. How many people involved? Are the injured conscious or unconscious? Are there any dangers that you see, such as power poles down, hanging wires, fire, fuel leaks, and any other problem that may provide a hazard? For all rallies, we'll have one or more medical intervention vehicles, or MIVs, and ambulances. They'll either be positioned at the start of a special stage or in a central location covering several stages. Once Rally Base have received the call requesting medical assistance, the emergency vehicles will be deployed into the stage. The aim is to reach the scene in the quickest, safest time, with the target for arrival to be below 10 minutes where possible. With this in mind, you may need to know how to render first aid. Dr. Joanna Vlad has these very important tips for you.
If the injured person is unconscious, open the airway by lifting their head up and then slightly lift their jaw. Clear any foreign bodies from the mouth, limit any unnecessary movement, and do not remove the helmet. Other things to look for are if there is a hole in the chest, cover it, leaving one side loose. If there is any active bleeding or amputation, compress the wound, elevate the arm or leg, and apply a tourniquet. You can make a tourniquet out of any textile material, a balaclava, shirt, or a bandage from your first aid kit. Do not remove any impaled objects. If the injured person is unconscious but not obviously hurt and is breathing, monitor their breathing. Keep them covered and warm, protected from rain, debris, and the sun. Also, the media or spectators should be kept well back. There are two reasons why you would want to pull an injured patient out of a car. If they are unconscious and not breathing normally after you open their airways, so you need to start CPR, or if the car is in danger of catching fire or falling down a ravine. To get an unconscious competitor out of the car, use the modified Rautek maneuver. Undo the harness, place one arm behind their back, bring the arm that is closest to you across their chest, and hold the hand with your opposite hand under their armpit. Hold their head against your chest with your other hand. Slowly pull them out over the roll cage. If there is a second person available to assist, they can help by turning the competitor's legs, and then they can hold on to you to help you pull the competitor backwards. It is very important that once the medical personnel arrive at the scene, you hand over to them with a brief summary of what happened and what you have done so far. This will be a big help.
There's no doubt that the biggest advantage we can give ourselves is to have the right safety equipment and to use it in the correct manner. Remember to wear your neck support device and ensure that your shoulder harness is located on it correctly. Wear fireproof underwear and gloves. Ensure your helmet chin strap is secured. Make sure that the harness is adjusted properly. The buckle needs to be low and harnessed tight enough to hold you in the seat in the case of an accident. Make sure you can reach your OK and SOS signs, and you can see the emergency number if you need to call it. Thanks very much for your attention. As you've seen, there's a heap of great information provided in this video. Equally as important, however, is to make sure you have a great rally and enjoy the event.